Hello, guys. Welcome back. Welcome back to Captain Peroxide. I hope you all remember me. And this vlog is gonna be about my trip in Prague. And we went actually for 3 days, but you'd first be probably wondering why I'm doing it from my room. It's because I did not do any introductory video. I did not shoot any of them, and I straight went, to different snaps. And I first started doing introductory videos when I actually reached Prague. So I needed to tell, about the details of the trip before actually starting the vlog. So here am I, a bit later than usual. Like it's been almost half a month now after the trip. But I'm shooting the introductory video now. So yeah, better late than never. And we went actually for 3 days, as I said, from 3rd to 5th March of this year. And we went by a bus. It's a Flixbus. It's generally like a service that's there in Germany, and it also goes through other countries, so you can actually easily go to like Czech Republic, be it Netherlands, Belgium, and obviously other cities in Germany also. You can also go to Denmark, I suppose, with Flixbus, also to Poland. So yeah, a lot of places you can go to with Flixbuses, and they're like, I'm again not advertising anything or something, but again they're pretty cheap. But the only problem is that the transit time, the whole time for the journey is a bit more as compared to trains like Deutsche Bahn or even Flix trains, for example. Uh, yeah, so we went there for 3 days, as I said, and I went there with my neighbors and friends of my neighbors. So basically, all of us study in the same university in TUB, and even though I study in bachelor's, they study in masters, and yeah. So that was all I think you all needed to start the vlog, and now I'll go directly to the vlog and enjoy and see whatever I saw through my lenses, my eyes, my cameras, and everything. So you will be able to see them, and I hope you all enjoy it just as much as I did. Okay, guys, so we are here in Prague now, and here are my friends. Hey, behaving like typical. Anyway, never mind. So, guys, look here. Say hi to my vlog. And we are now taking a train, actually a metro, to our hotel, and meet you up there next. Our next stop there is.
London is a noob.
Yeah, maybe. But yeah, the next stop is Prague Castle. So let's go.
Good gamer.
Why? Rupchan. So how do you feel after coming here? What are your first reactions to seeing this type of architecture, the type of people here?
Yeah, actually
Pretty well?
The climate, the sky is very clear.
Yeah, the sky today is very clear, yeah.
The place are really beautiful after being in a hectic and metropolitan cities. These really good.
Yeah, so do you consider this as another metropolitan city, or do you consider this as a smaller town?
Yeah, it's a smaller town now compared to cities like Berlin. It's quite
So guys, now we are searching for our tram line because, we were searching for it. Well, now everything's written in Czech, so it's a bit difficult to navigate here, but I hope Google will do us justice and will help us find the tram station. We'll probably be going to our hotel first and keeping our bags, and then according to our plan we'll be going to Prague Castle first. And tell something, how are you liking the place?
So firstly, I'm hungry and searching for a tram. We couldn't find a tram for going to a hostel.
Oh
So
man.
let's finish the food, then find the hostel, then we'll come and do the vlog.
Okay. So yeah, we are all hungry after a 4.5 hours trip, which actually went on for 5.5 hours if I'm not wrong, because Well, the autobahns were pretty foggy, and like there was an accident that happened, so it took a lot of time. Not with us, that is. There was some other accident that happened, and the roads were blocked. So we'll now go for the tram, and then meet you guys next in the next videos. So guys, now we are in Czech Republic. That is right, like the accent. I don't know. I just learned like Czech for 2 hours in Duolingo, and that was it. Now I'm thinking that I have passed A1 in Czech or something like that. But yeah, so now we are walking. We just exchanged some currencies, and for the time being, when we are changing it, it's actually 23, right?
Yeah.
23. So you get 23 kronas for 1 euro, and it's pretty good, I would say, and things here are a bit cheaper as compared to Berlin, and that's why we have just exchanged some currencies, and we are now finally going to the castle. Yeah, and we'll be taking a tram. Which tram is it? Do you know the number? 5. So tram number 5, and we'll be reaching there, and we'll be showing the clips. Till then. Okay, so guys, we have actually bought the tickets for the castle complex, and it costs around 150 kronas, like the Prague kronas. So it's almost similar to around 5.6 euros, I would say, for students. And just a moment. And I just checked my tickets. It's something like this. And now we are entering the golden lane. It was supposed to be, you know, like a lane for alchemists back in the day. So yeah, up with the snaps, we'll be able to see what kind of place this is. And after this, we'll be visiting some places. So it's like there are some divisions, 1, 3, 5 and 8. So this 5 is the golden lane. Yeah, the rest of it probably is St. Vitus Cathedral and the other places within the castle complex. So we'll visit them one after the another, and I'll just keep the names below it so that it's easier for you to understand which one it is. And the first scriptures that mention about this place is from the 1560s, yeah. And even the first things that came up here were the goldsmiths, yeah. And that is the main reason, like it's called the Golden Lane, because the goldsmiths of the whole castle, they used to live here, and they had a lot of niches. Actually, they did not have so many buildings up here, but it started from 1700s as the construction started, and the niches were first, built up by the local goldsmiths outside the castle, who came and settled in and made up such, smaller houses here. And from then on, it's called Golden Lane. And after it starts, then the alchemists started to settle up here, and slowly it started, getting infamous names like the Alchemist's Lane and the Golden Bomb Lane, because the alchemists were in duty for making the magic bombs for the castles, the defensive structures. Sometimes they needed different kinds of fuels. They all got it from this place. And this lane, as I said, the earliest records are from the 1560s, but the actual construction of the whole area, it actually developed from the 1700s. This is our first stop here, but after this we'll be visiting the other places. But this has a very special reference in Franz Kafka's biography, as well as his other books, and that is exactly why it also holds a very special place in my heart, because he's one of my favorite ones. And yeah, so I feel him when I come to this place, and I feel the place on every wall and stuff. So yeah, then we are gonna move on, to the next part. That's it for the Golden Lane, and we'll be going on to the next part. So guys, guys, we visited the Golden Lane and then we had a bit of a lunch, and now we are heading back towards the Týn Church. Yeah. Oof, that's a Lambo. That's a Lambo, guys. Yeah. Anyway, so we are now gonna visit Týnkirche, which is basically in German, it's like church. Yeah. So we'll be visiting this church, and we have decided to shift our plan a bit, and we'll be going to Prague Castle again tomorrow in the morning. And by that time today we'll cover up the Týn Church as I said, and then go for some other places like the Charles Bridge, which is very famous. Like it was a connection between the old town and the new town for a long time, and it looks very beautiful in the sunset. So we are gonna go there, and yeah, so first the church and then we'll keep you posted. Bye bye. We are back again, and this is a plaza. This plaza has a very special place in my heart because, well, it's named after Franz Kafka, and it's called Franz Kafka Museum. Museum basically means plaza in Czech, and it is named so because he lived just around that alley for 3 years. And the church that you see on the background, it's called the Týnkirche or the Týn Church. It is a 17th century church, and it's renovated in such a good way that I can't believe it's still standing. You have still seen my vlogs on Dresden, and there were also a lot of churches which were bombed and rebuilt again, but this is like it still stands from the 17th century. It's unreal, and we'll be going inside it, so stay tuned. Guys, now we are on Charles Bridge. Yeah, I know I am waving the flag and everything, but yeah, so I'm really excited about this whole process, to get into the Charles Bridge and everything, because, well, it had many reconstructions over its period of time, and visiting it was one of my dream cities, well, Kafka cities, and one of his favorite bridge. It's all very surreal to me, and the skyline beside, looking at the Prague Castle, looking at the banks of the river of Vlatva, it's too good. And one should really visit Charles Bridge when one gets the time after coming here. So I'm back in Klementinum. It's like a old place, old like city place within Prague, where they have like Baroque style, old Renaissance architecture around. And I have bought this street food in Prague. It's a very famous one. It's called thinnest. It's spelled like that in Czech, and it's basically like bread rolls, like totally crumbed to one another, and then chocolate inside it. You can choose your flavors, by the way, but I chose chocolate obviously. And it costs exactly 4.5 euros or 100 Czech kroner. And now I'll taste and I'll say how it is. Okay, so it's kind of the Danish Kranstanga, but the inside is very soft and it's very sweet. I must recommend this to everybody who is coming here and like having it as a street food. It really fills up your stomach, and do try it out. So guys, we have started with day 2 and we are going to finish the rest of the Prague Castle today, and as well as go to some other places like Kafka's houses and the museum, and also to another fortress that they call Vyšehrad. But again, I'll be spelling it out when I show the videos to that castle. And now we are on a train. It's number 12 and we have taken it from our hostel. And we just crossed the stadium of Sparta Prague. It was quite good. Hey, the Indian Embassy. What? The Indian Embassy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, that's the thing. And now we'll be going again to Prague Castle and be, crossing the, like covering the rest of the places. Now it's almost 1 degree centigrade, I guess, and we are moving towards the old palace. And here's my friend Onkar.
Hi.
How are you feeling here?
Yeah, very nice. This nice weather and this architecture is really beautiful.
And now we are possibly going inside the old palace, and we'll be going from there to the St. Vitus Cathedral, all inside the complex. And mind you guys, we have already talked about the tickets. It costs again just 125 Czech kroner, and you can go for 2 days with it inside the castle complex. So it's a quite a reasonable price, I would say. So yeah, now let's go. So now we are on top of the Vyšehrad Castle, and you can see right in front of us, it's the whole sky view of Prague with the Vlatva River in the front. And the fun thing about here is that it is free, yeah. And but to climb up till here, you need to like go up from 3 inclinations, like 3 flights, so to say, and come up here. But I would say the view from here is almost surreal, so it's worth it, yeah. And you should visit this castle. It's a bit on the far side. It's on Prague 3, the Prague 3 zone, but it's a bit far away from the town center, but it's worth the view. So guys, I completed my lunch. It was something with deer meat. Had deer meat for the first time in my life. I heard that Prague makes deer meat in a very nice fashion, so had it, and it was really tasty, I must say. So deer meat, pork chops and everything totally costed for me 300 Czech kronas, which is around, I would say, 13 euros. Yeah, but it was a wholesome meat, I must say. And now I'm moving towards Kafka Museum, and so yeah, I'll be taking metro number A, and it'll take like around 29 minutes for me, and I'll reach there and meet you all there. guys, I'm now inside the Franz Kafka Museum and the tickets costed exactly €6 and it has a nice face of Kafka on it. And now I'll be going into it. I can see several sculptures around depicting protagonists from Kafka stories. And yeah, it's nicely placed also just beside the river, so it looks also nice. So yeah, off onto it. Guys, so it's done and now we are gonna move towards the other places to visit. Probably they're gonna be the dancing house and the other like the real houses of Franz Kafka, as well as the thinnest street in the world. So yeah, on the way. Guys, so now it's day 3 and we are moving towards the museum, the National Museum, and we'll be taking around 2 to 3 hours to stay here. And I've heard that they have Picasso's paintings and stuff. How are you feeling about it?
Yeah, we are excited to go there. So let's catch up there.
Yeah, and what about the snow? A bit of snow is falling also.
We thought it will be raining because it was mentioned 74% rain and we were a bit worried about going somewhere else. So now it's snow. We have no problem. We are enjoying the climate.
Yeah. So it was also meant to be a bit cloudy today, so that's why we kept the plan of National Museum today. And yeah, let's go there and we'll meet you all there. Bye. Guys, now I'm out from the National Museum and heading towards the Kafka's rotating head. It's basically a sculpture or a statue, I should say, of Kafka's head rotating. That was quite a description. But yeah, basically it signifies one of the characters of I should say not one of the characters, basically the protagonist of Kafka's story, The Metamorphosis, Gregor Samsa, and basically he turned into an insect, and there a kind of metamorphosis happened in his own body due to like frustrations in his life and stuff. That's a big story. I just shortened it in quite an informal manner, but yeah, for the sake of the video. You can obviously find it out more in internet, and right now I'm heading there. It's just like 12 minutes walk from from the museum, and I'll be taking it, and it turns, like, it converts into the other form once every hour for 15 minutes. So let's go and head it out and see. So guys, I'm done with the Franz Kafka rotating head, and now you see at the back of me is the dancing house. It is a famous house in Prague. That was basically the first house that was, bombarded by the Allied powers, and during the end of the Second World War, and they kept this new architecture as a memorial for that, and it has been totally sponsored by ING Bank from Netherlands, and yeah. So now I'm heading back to the hotel. And welcome back. Yeah, I couldn't also capture the videos around the end of the trip, because it was very close. Like, the timings were very close actually. Like, after I went away from the dancing house, I had to rush to the hostel, and our bus was leaving like in half an hour from that time, so we also had to take up some dinner and then go into the bus and board the bus and return to Berlin. So yeah, that was possibly the end of the vlog which shows our trips, and I hope you enjoyed it. And I must say that going to Prague was a pretty cheap expense, and much cheaper as compared to when people go to Paris or Brussels or Copenhagen or something like that, somewhere like that. So, and obviously cheaper than Switzerland. The currency there is pretty much weak as compared to the euro, so that's why the things that we bought there are a bit cheaper. And I even bought like some containers of cappuccino from there, from the markets there. And yeah, so I would say overall I rate Prague to be a very good place for vacations, and I'd really advise people to go there because, well, history, yeah, it's full of history, and for those who want to enrich into historical views, as well as literally live the experiences that come with viewing such places, visiting such places, I must recommend them Prague, and for Kafka fans, obviously. And I've also heard that Freud was also there in the town for many years. But well, so that was all about the vlog, and I hope to meet you all next someday, sometime, somewhere, but surely in this channel. Bye bye. Mention about this place after the 1560s.
Bro, started.
ओके दोस्तों, आज हम आए हैं प्राग में। मैं मेरे दोस्तों के साथ आया हूँ। ये मेरा दोस्त है स्पंदन मलिक, जो कि ब्लॉग बना रहा है, तो आगे का ब्लॉग ये आपको बताएगा। इन्फॉर्मेशन ये देखो। ओके
So guys, we did this thing, the golden day. Nice. So let's go.
गुड gemacht.